Hi everybody, I'm Sarah with athriftymom.com, and tonight we're getting ready to do our Mommy and Me paint night. So if you're just hopping on with us, the link at the top tells you the supplies you need, but we'll also go over that in the video. So as we wait for people to hop on, go ahead and give us a shout out and tell us if you're just going to be watching or if you're going to be painting live with us. We're just getting home from a concert, and so kids are still eating dinner, so I'm going to try to shoo them out of the kitchen here in just a second to try and reduce any extra noise. Faith says, hi everybody! Hi Faith! Girls are happy you're on with us. Okay, pin to the top. Okay, so what we're going to do to get started is, so if you've been with us before, you already know this. Velasco says, hi! If you already know, you'll already know this if you painted with us before. You can either paint on a canvas, a thin board canvas, or a canvas stretched over a board frame, or I'm just going to actually be painting on the back of cereal boxes. And the reason I paint on the back of cereal boxes is because I paint just for my kids to have fun, and in a couple weeks we'll just toss these. But my kids, they like to normally hang on to their paintings a little bit longer. So we let them paint on a canvas, and then I just show them how to do it on a cardboard box. So if you're like a school teacher, a Cub Scout leader, or something like that, this is a great project, low cost, that you can do. Just have each kid bring a thin piece of cardboard, and other than that, the supplies are pretty much low cost. I'm good, Velasco. How are you? Okay, so the canvas doesn't move very much, but the thin board does move. Madeline says hello. Hello, Madeline.
Madeline. That's Madeline's name.
Yep, Madeline. We have a Madeline too, and she's the one over there making all the noise. So I have my table covered with a clear tablecloth.
Mama, can I please have one more thing?
Yep. And then I'm just using some painter's tape here, and I'm just putting it on the edges of my cereal box.
That's a Cheerios box.
Cereal box to kind of keep the canvas from shifting. Keely, did you get the blow dryer? Yeah, you did.
Right over there.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do the four corners, and we're going to do the middle. And then we're just going to flip it over, and we're just going to paint this. Cassandra says, hi, I love your paintings. My four-year-old and I did the ombre black background with flowers the other day. Just watching tonight for later. Awesome. Yeah, Cassandra, make sure you share this video to your page so you can find it. And then that way, when you want to paint later in the week, all you have to do is watch it, and you can fast forward it, rewind it, pause, do whatever you want. So this is a painting we're going to be painting tonight. For those of you that come and watch us every week, I think this will be next week's painting. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of need to redo it, and I need to see if my girls can master those flowers or not. If my girls can't master those flowers, we might switch it up a little bit.
Because you can just put like a black that's like weird or something and like put it down. Look like that.
Yeah, okay. So that'll probably be next week's painting. All right. So what you need to paint with us tonight is you just need a nice flat brush. Actually, I can't remember if when I painted this 2 weeks ago. So you can either use a nice flat brush like this, or you can use more of a like a base coating brush, one that's more rougher like this. So I think I used these for the actual flowers, and I used these for the background. Okay, so let's get you girls all a base coating brush. Okay. Yeah, you can use this big one if you want, that big fat one. Malia, we're going to use these ones.
Small one.
Okay, there you go. All right. And so then you just need 3 colors. You can pick whatever color you want.
I'm using blue.
Yep, she's going to use blue.
Wasn't that one my paintbrush?
Yes, that's your paintbrush over there. That's yours. This is yours. And then we'll have to just, you can use that one and I'll use a different one, okay? All right, so tonight we're going to use 3 basic colors. We're just going to use white, black, and then whatever color you want for your swirls.
I think using purple.
Yeah, my youngest daughter is going to be using purple, and my older daughter is going to be using teal. If anybody's doing this painting with us tonight, what color are you using for your background? Okay, so Malia, I'm going to give you your paint over. If you don't have a paint tray, you can just use a styrofoam plate. Hi, Vicky. I'm glad you're joining us.
Madeline says, I love this idea. Do you have any activities I can do with my 1-year-old? Finger painting.
Finger painting.
Hand painting.
Not right off the top of my head, but let me think about it, and we'll try to come up with something. Okay, so Malia, I'm just going to give her some purple on one side, and then I'm going to give her white on the other. Okay?
There's your all mine.
Yep, that one's all yours. Okay, get your brush wet a little bit. Now, if you're painting on a canvas, go ahead and take this time to wet your canvas. If you're painting on a cardboard, you don't want any extra moisture. Faith says orange. Cool, Faith. I hope you'll list pictures so we can see it after you're done.
Get your paintbrush wet.
Get your paintbrush a little bit wet and then damp. You just want it damp.
Can I share this thing with Malia?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to use green. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of green because we're going to use quite a bit of color tonight since we're painting the whole background. Green and white, okay?
Mama, will these 2 colors mix?
It's okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my paintbrush a little bit wet, and then I'm going to kind of squeeze out the extra moisture. And then Vicky says, Justice says, hi Justice, we're glad you're listening to us again and watching us.
Who's Justice?
They watched you guys do your video the other day on the stress balls.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this technique is what we're gonna load our brush double-sided. So we're gonna put one corner in the white like this, and then we're going to take it like this and put it in your green. Okay?
Look how cool that looks, Mom.
Yeah. So we're gonna have 2 triangles on the sides of our brushes. Do you see that? And then we're gonna do what's called walking it out. So we're gonna 1,
Why do I do it on
2,
these?
and then we're gonna go up 3. Okay?
1.
And this brush that I'm using is a bigger brush than what I used on this. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making our circles. We're just gonna do it by twisting.
Can you make it anywhere?
Yep. Twisting our brush. And then I'm going to go back this way a little bit because there's paint on the other side. Okay?
You put the white or purple on the inside.
And whatever you want. There's no wrong way to do it. Okay? And then I'm ready to do another one. So I'm going to put same side, white on this side, green on this side, and then I'm going to walk my brush out. 1, 2, and then up 3. Okay? And then I'm going to just spin it in circles again. All the way
That's easy.
around.
I thought you did the actual
Well, okay, so there's this way you can do it, actually. Let me show you, there's 2 different ways. Oops. You don't want to... I gotta load my brush again.
1, 2.
Okay, and then when you put your thing back down, make sure... Okay, so there's this way that we could do it. Or actually, I'm realizing the way I did it this way, because I did this painting 2 weeks ago, is I went ahead and just started swirling it. So
Do you want me to wipe mine off?
You can do it whatever way you want.
I have a napkin. Mom?
Yep, here you go. And I'm realizing too that I used a smaller brush.
Mommy, I messed
What?
up on mine. I don't like it.
Can you turn me off, Matt? What?
There were not those small ones with creased out.
Just wipe it off.
I can't.
So depending on the size of your brush will be the size of the swirls that you get.
Should I use a smaller brush?
Yeah, go ahead and use a smaller brush.
Wipe it off.
Okay, Malia, let me help you in just a second, okay? Madeline says, Maya says hi. Vicky says, Justice says hi. There you go. Use that one.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay. Okay, so if you use a big old brush like I'm using, these swirls aren't going to take very long at all. And when I did this project right here, I was using a small brush like this, okay? So, like I said, it was 2 weeks ago that I did this original painting, and I'm a mom of 5 and my brain forgets sometimes, so the girls are going to do it with a smaller brush. But this is a good way just to show you the basic of how we did that. Okay, so then we're just going to pick up where we left off.
Dang it, I did it the wrong way.
We're just going to continue to make our swirls.
Keep doing it on the wrong side.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it so quiet?
Oh, because Mommy's tired and I can't think of anything to say. Girl, the kids got me up way too early today. Dad decided to let them watch 2 movies last night, and they were up till after midnight. And he thought for sure they would sleep in. Psych! Nope, they did not sleep in. And since Daddy had stayed up late with them, I got to get up early with them. So now Mom's tired. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like. All right, any questions? Danielle says, looking pretty painting. Could you do any 2 colors in the background? You absolutely could. Okay, so that's, yeah, you can, and like I said, my girls are going to be doing, Malia's doing purple.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can, sweetheart.
It won't let me paint.
Well, let me, come over here. Let me help you over here. Okay, come over here. And I'll help you. Just come stand right next to me, okay? We're going to take this one off. Okay. And then we're going to use a smaller brush. Okay, bring your, actually, let's just put your purple paint in this one. Okay. Go wash these 2 brushes out for Mom. And then we'll start you with a smaller brush, okay?
Okay.
Madeline says, oh my goodness, 5 kids. Wouldn't remember I made the painting, much less what size brush I was using. You're doing great, lady. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like a total space cadet because I'm so tired. And it's not necessarily the kid, it's just my crazy life. And yeah, so thank you for being forgiving. I really, really, really appreciate that. Because yeah, I did this painting 2 weeks ago and to get it ready for paint night. Just like I did this painting earlier this week for next week's paint night. So sometimes by the time I get back around to doing it, if I don't take proper notes, I totally forget what I've done. Okay, so this time we're going to be using a smaller brush, okay? And this is a number 12 brush. I'm just going to be getting a little bit wet. Becky Roos says, purple, yay! So Becky actually asked, she's one of my actual friends in real life, not just virtually online. And she asked me, she goes, did you ever sell your paintings? I was like, no. I was like, I just throw them in the trash after a couple weeks. So she asked if her daughter could have this one. And I said, absolutely. So this one gets to be Becky's. What, sweetheart?
Am I gonna...
Yes, you are going to paint. I'm getting it ready for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by, we're going to load this corner of her brush with purple and this corner of her brush with white, purple and white, and then we're going to walk it out. like this, and then I'm going to load it up again. Okay, all right, and then we're going to start in the corner, and we're just going to twirl it, okay? And then we're going to load your brush up again. And we're going to walk it out. And then put our brush down the same way and twirl it. Okay, so load the corner with purple, load the corner with white. Let's actually get you a totally different brush.
Can I
Keely?
try it with that one though?
Yeah, here. Let's switch you like this, okay? And you can work on it this way, and then Mom will work on it the other way, and we can do this painting together. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, so make sure you put your purple down flat, and then you're just going to keep going in spirals, okay? And then go back this way once you run out of paint. Okay? And then if we run out of paint again, then we're going to load it back up again, okay? And I'm actually going to use this brush to help her. Madeline says, welcome to my world of weird. I forgot that I just ate what I just ate. Purple is my fave. Thank you. Yes. I feel like some of my brain cells have died with every child that I've given birth to, but I wouldn't change it for the world. But sometimes I do feel like a total space cadet. Okay, so we're loading the brush, one side purple, one side white, and then we're walking it out. Okay, and Mom's going to do it same spot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm going to start on a circle up here. And we're just putting down slight pressure. We're going to twisty twist. How you doing over there, Keely?
I'm good.
You're being pretty self-sufficient, which I really appreciate. Okay, so load each corner, and then we're going to walk it out. Erin says, is that a light blue in the corner? Yes, she's doing hers with like a teal. Malia decided to do hers with purple.
Oh, you're doing purple on the inside and white on the outside? It's cool.
I wanted to do blue on the, purple on the outside.
I almost did purple, but then you said you were going to do purple, so I did blue instead.
Okay, so just make sure you always put down your brush the same.
You didn't walk yours out.
That's okay.
1, 2.
Lynn says, my 4-year-old isn't going to be, my 4-year-old said, awesome, it's going to be huge. I love it. Madeline says, I truly believe pushing babies out kills brain cells. Absolutely, which mine practically shot out of me. My babies came out very fast. I had awesome labors. And so technically, I didn't push very hard, so technically, I should still have a lot of brain cells, but I guess the growing process killed all of mine. So, I remember the very first time I got pregnant with baby number 1, and I realized just how hard it was. And I was like, holy cow, I think I'm only going to have 1 child, because there's no way I could ever do this again. 5 babies later, it shows that you can do more than you ever thought you could, and that you love those little humans more than they'll ever understand. Okay, so then we're just going to keep swirling right off the edge of the page, back on the page. This is going to be huge for the 4-year-old. Becky says it's not the pushing, it's the growing, right? And the fact that you're trying to grow a human, but yet your body's puking out everything you've eaten, which doesn't make any sense to me. Some of my kids, I got horrible morning sickness, and then some of them I didn't get too bad. This last one, the kids watched me puke every morning as they left for the out the door to school. What do you need, sweetheart?
I need a napkin. napkin.
You'd
Okay,
be
just
like,
go get one.
come in here so I can do your hair.
Yep, that's a pretty good description of what it was like. And I'd get frustrated because they wouldn't listen, and every time I talked, I'd throw up, and I'd get so frustrated with them. Okay. Okay, so I think this swirl is about big enough, so now I'm going to start doing another swirl down here.
I think my brush isn't wet enough.
Madeline says, you have 5 children. That explains anything you have challenges with. LOL. Yes. And then Becky Ruth says, Kelly Jo, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, what's wrong, Malia?
There's no more napkins.
Okay, let me get some napkins for my daughter. Of course, we put them up in the tall cabinet, and she's little, and she can't reach them. Okay, so there's a napkin. Okay.
Okay, I figured out it's a lot easier when your brush is a little bit wet.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, honey. I haven't been paying attention to you. So let's put the blue on this side, the white on this side, walk it out, and then, you want me to kind of help you get this one darker?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to go.
Mommy, I can't get my paint on my box.
Okay, well, you're just going to have to wait a second. I'm trying to help your sister. It's not your turn. Okay, so yeah, you're just going to have to use a lot of paint and a lot of... It looks good though.
Okay.
Oh joy, everyone just saw the top of my head. Up close and personal. Okay, Madeline says, Maya is my baby. She's only 14 months old. Aww, well snuggle her because they grow up way, way, way too fast. Is she your only one or do you have more? Okay, so we're walking our brush out. And then I'm going to start another circle right here.
Okay. I don't like the way mine looks. It looks sloppy.
It looks sloppy. I think it looks fabulous.
Can you trace over it?
You want me to go over it?
Yeah.
Okay, I can try.
Please stop humming, Malia.
All right. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and overlap that one just a little bit. Rainey says, it looks beautiful. Madeline says, I have an 8-year-old son also. Kelly says, I have and do. I love your page. Thank you. And Madeline, middle. How do I say that? Middling? Mittaline? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, their childhood goes way too fast. Mine are 25 and 30. Becky says, B says, Sarah is amazing artist. I hope I hope I'm good. I can't read. I hope I'm that good someday. And Middling says, do you see my questions about colors? No, I missed it. Can you repeat your question? I'm sorry. I missed it. Okay, so if you're just joining us, you need to load your brush with the purple and the white, and then you're going to walk it out. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that kind of blends your color. And then we're going to put it back on. And B, I'm excited that you get to hang the green one in your room. That'll be fun. Because, like I said, I was just going to go in my trash in a little while. So I'm glad that you liked it and thought it was pretty. Okay. So we're going to grab this. We're going to come connect it. Oh, look. Oops, I did the opposite way. That's all right. Nobody's really going to pay attention that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to pull it off the page and make it look like it was supposed to be that way.
Mom,
Yes.
can you help me fix mine too?
Yes. Okay. Purple, white. It says mitt like a
Mitaline.
baseball. Middling. Oh, okay. Middling.
That's what I told you it was.
Okay. I did not see your question, Middling. Go ahead and let me hear it again, or tell it to me again. Okay, my daughter wants me to try to kind of fix hers, but first off, I'm going to do some of these. So then we're just going to go ahead and pull these off as if they're part of a bigger circle. How you doing over there, Keeling?
You got my brush too wet, so now the colors all blended.
It's okay. It's still like, it has the, you can still see the difference in it, so it still looks good. Another thing when you're painting too, is a lot of times you're only like 10 inches away from your project, and you just have to hold your project away, because a lot of times when you look at it super close, it just looks like you don't like the way it looks. But if you go ahead and hold it away from your head, away from your eyes, then it will look better. Okay, so let's go ahead and do yours out a little bit. Okay, so we're going to corner the white, corner the purple, and then we're going to walk our brush out. Okay, and then she wants me to kind of, let's see, so this is how we were.
Oh, dang it. I put it on the wrong side.
Have you ever tried it without the white, like 2 different colors, pink and purple?
Yeah, definitely. You can use whatever 2 colors you want. Okay, walk it out.
How do you decide what colors work right together? Or do you use a lot
Can
of
you bring
neutrals?
that like down?
Basically, this one I just wanted to do like a spring colors, and so that's why I picked the green.
I can do it now, Mom.
I picked blue because it's my favorite color.
Okay. All right, let me load your brush for you again, okay? Purple, white. All right, there you go.
I'm almost done with the swirl, Mom.
Where did I do with my brush? Okay, here we are again. So back to the white. We're actually getting short on colors. Basically, you want to make, if you blend 2 colors, you just got to remember that they're going to blend together at some point. And so, like, if you did, like, if you pick 2 colors that are going to make brown, then those probably wouldn't be two colors that look very good together. So you just want to
But pink and purple are okay, because if you mix pink and purple, it just makes like a pinky purple.
Yeah, so you just got to remember that whatever color, they are going to blend together. And so,
If you did like blue and orange, it'd make brown. And
yeah, so you probably wouldn't want to do blue and orange. But you could, so just remember that they are going to blend, and pick 2 colors that the blending color you don't mind on your canvas. Faith says, I'm having so much fun. Becky says, tell me about the plastic on your table again. Okay, and then Aaron says, I have a 2.5-year-old boy and a 4-month-old daughter. Can't wait to try some of this with them. Awesome. Okay, so Becky, the plastic on my table, I actually got at Walmart. I don't go to Walmart very often, but this is one thing that
Walmart.
I love that our Super Walmart carries. And it actually just comes by the spool in the fabric section. And it was only like $3 something a yard. And so I can get enough to cover my whole table. And it was only like $9.
I messed up.
So it's just basically a clear tablecloth. You also use like a clear shower curtain, but it would cost a lot more. And it's nice, thick, like heavy vinyl, so I can use it week after week and then wipe it off.
It washes off really easy too.
Madeline says, do I coupon? You know, Madeline, I actually used to, our site used to be all about teaching people to coupon. That was basically all our site was about. And we did that for 6 years. And then when I got pregnant with baby number 5, talking about being exhausted, I was really, really, really tired. and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to keep up. And at that time too, I still coupon some, but I just had kind of, I was burnt out about teaching people how to do it every day, week in, week out.
Well, the coupon rules became better too.
Yeah, and the coupon rules changed. And so when I got pregnant with baby number 5, through a lot of prayer and a lot of worriness, I was really worried about changing. I decided that it was best for me to focus on growing my baby. And so I quit teaching people how to coupon. And
At
our
stores.
sites, yeah, at stores. And so now we focus more on like online deals. And then we do still share our recipes and our crafts and our DIY projects and stuff like that on our blog. So we still blog full time. I just don't focus on couponing anymore. Becky says, haha, I'm at Walmart now. Thanks. Perfect. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yep, go to your fabric section and it should be like, they have it on a big, like a wheelie cart.
Right, ours it's right by where they cut the fabric.
Yes, it's right by where they cut the fabric. Okay, can I actually trade you brushes for a little bit, Malia? I'm going to do a little spiral right here. Is that okay?
Can you fix that window? I messed up.
Yeah. Okay, so this background, if you guys have been with us on other weeks, this background is pretty time consuming. This one takes a lot longer than normal, but the flowers themselves are really easy. So,
Can you like make like the thing that goes around it? I forgot. So I just made it so I couldn't really.
okay, does that look better? Okay. Here, you take that one and I'm going to take this one. Georgia says, what are you buying at Walmart? Just got here. We're talking about, well, I did get the paint at Walmart. The paint's only like 50 cents there. And so you can get your paint there, but we're talking about this vinyl tablecloth that I put down to cover my table, and it also makes the paint just wash right off. You can buy it by the yard at Walmart, and so that's what we get at Walmart. And then you can also get some, you know, brush sets there. Like this brush set that I got was only like $4. So for beginning brushes, they're definitely a good place to start. I'm impressed that you guys are shopping at Walmart and listening to me. That is dedication. Okay, so we're loading our brush corner to corner, looks like that, and then we're walking our brush out, and then we're doing our twirls.
Erin says she loves her site.
Thank you, Erin. I really, really appreciate it. You know, it's one of those funny things that I definitely never planned on becoming a blogger. I never planned on having this be the way we, you know, our full-time job. But it just kind of happened and fell into place, and it's been both one of the most tiresome things I've ever done, but also one of the biggest blessings that's ever come to us.
Trish asks, what are we painting the purple swirls on? Is that cardboard?
Yes, Trish, this is just on the back of a cereal box. So we just do most of our paintings on the back of a cereal box because we just enjoy them for a couple weeks and then we just toss them. And that's just because we paint so much that that we don't normally keep the paintings from week to week to week. We normally are doing another one that we're excited to show on our kids' walls. And so at that point, since it's just on a cereal box, we can just go ahead and toss it. My daughter down here is actually painting on a canvas. And you can get those canvases at...
I mixed the colors.
You did mix the colors. At that point, we just wipe it off and start over again. Here, go throw that in the garbage. You know what? And before you make a mistake, go change your shirt. I just noticed she's wearing the only good white shirt she has.
Middling asked if how often we do the classes, and probably go ahead and tell them about
Middling, we do the paint night with mommy every Friday or Saturday night every week. And then we actually do online videos almost every day. Our paint nights are always at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time normally. And then the classes during the day, not classes, the videos, sometimes we're doing kids crafts, sometimes we're doing recipes, sometimes we're doing product reviews. Those are just spontaneous because it's too hard to plan our life around when we can go live for sure. Because we have homework and every other thing that goes on. So, but every day but Sunday. Sunday is our church day and the day that we dedicate to just family, and we try to don't let anything else bother us on that day. Not bother us, but we don't work on that day. We try to keep the Sabbath day holy. So we go to church on Sunday. We go visit family on Sunday. We try to, I don't know, we just try to do good uplifting things on Sunday.
Keely asks, where do you put the paint trays? My daughter wants to do an art theme and wants to use the trays so each person can decorate their own cupcakes.
Say that again?
Where do you put the paint trays?
Maybe where do I get the paint trays?
Sure.
I got the paint trays just at Walmart.
Or what do you buy? Maybe it's buy.
Yeah, and then actually you can buy them at Walmart, but I think they're cheaper. I can't remember if they were cheaper at Walmart or if they were cheaper on the link, the Amazon link. If you follow that link in the top of the post.
I think at Walmart they're around $4 or $5.
For like a 3-pack, right? Or a 2-pack?
It was a 3-pack.
Yeah, so they're about $2 each-ish. A little bit less than that. Doing a paint-themed birthday party would be fun.
Roger and Sherry say I really like the aqua color. It's really pretty. Good job.
Sherry thinks your aqua color looks pretty. Good job, Keely. Alright, so we're doing our corners and then our walking up and down.
Georgina says she loves the teal one too.
Everybody likes your color choice. So yeah, we don't do just paint videos. We do a little bit of everything. And everything might not always be for you. And that's okay. If you like recipes, watch those ones. If you like kid crafts, watch those ones. If you like product reviews. Oh, we got to pick our giveaway winner tonight. We'll have to do that. In fact, maybe we'll just do that at the end of this video. Or maybe during this video. Maybe my husband could help me with that. Nope, he just laughed at me. Technically, no, I guess. Okay. So then I'm going to take this one. We're just going to pull these down. Hey, Faith, I know you're painting with us. How's your project coming? How's your project looking, Faith? Are you about the same process we're at, or you ahead of us, behind us? Where are you at?
I can't do that one.
You want me to kind of fix that one over there? Okay, it's alright. This is kind of tricky. You can help me with the big flower. The flower is super easy. Okay. How you coming, Keely? Oops. You want Mom to help you, or?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. Oops, I messed up.
Mommy,
What? Gina says sometimes the puppy assisting with messages.
Yes. Yes, he could. I think he could see from the other. Here, go watch that one off for me. I think he could see that I was getting exhausted and not able to keep up with comments, so he came in to save me. He blogs full time with me, so actually quite often he's in charge of our Facebook page. Not always. We take turns. So sometimes when he's answering, it's actually he's answering as me, but it's actually him. So.
Faith said she's actually finished with her background.
Faith!
What the heck?
Faith is a Speedy Gonzala. That's alright. It will give you time to dry because it does need to be totally dry in order to do the flowers.
I wonder if she's painting on a cereal box or a canvas.
I don't know. Yeah, Faith, are you painting on a cereal box or a canvas? She's doing hers orange. Are you doing orange and white, Faith?
Vanessa asked, where are you painting at? The dining room table or bench top?
We're just painting at the dining room table because the light is best here.
I'm sorry.
And we don't have benches.
It's kind of getting in there.
My head's getting in there.
Is my head on it?
No,
Good.
that's all right. I took a shower today, so my head shouldn't look too nappy. All right.
Look at my white has some of the teal in it and it looks pretty.
Yeah, it
Amanda
does.
says that her anxiety has gotten the best of her and that she wants to see the finished product so bad.
Well, that's good. I thought she... I can't stand watching you. My anxiety is through the roof. I have to turn you off.
Faith said that she's painting on the canvas and using orange and white.
Great.
Mommy,
Faith, did you wet your canvas before you started, or maybe use a floating medium? Or did you just do it just with lots of paint?
Mama,
Yes, sweetheart.
can we make some yellow after this?
You want to make Jell-O. That's what's important in your life right now, huh? Jell-O, huh?
Vanessa says thank you, and it's covered in a plastic sheet. I have 3 boys, and I would love to do this if I can keep the mess to a minimum.
Oh, yes. So we talked about this earlier. This plastic vinyl, it's like a plastic vinyl tablecloth. You can get them on Amazon, but I just bought mine by the roll. Like you can buy it by the yard at Walmart.
Super Walmart.
At Super Walmart. Thank you, McKeely. At Super Walmart. And that way, if you just need a little bit, you can just buy a little bit. If you need a lot, you can get more. And you can buy different thicknesses. I went ahead and got like the middle thickness, and I think it was just barely over $3 a yard. So I got like enough to cover my whole tablecloth for only. Oops, I'm doing this wrong. It was like $9.
And maybe tell them about how easy the acrylic paint cleans up as long as it's not cloth.
Yeah, so the acrylic, if it's cloth, it's going to totally destroy whatever it's on. So you don't want to use a fabric tablecloth. You want to make sure
Plastic.
that you get plastic, and it just rubs right off of plastic. Just get it wet and then a little bit of friction, and it should wipe right off.
But if you get it wet, it leaves like paint, like dirty.
Well, that's just because it wasn't all the way clean when you girls put it away last week. I asked you to wipe it off, and you didn't quite wipe it off all the way.
Faith says that yes, she wet it before she painted it.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're painting a canvas, if you get it wet a little bit, see, Keely's canvas is totally dry. So if she got it wet a little bit,
my brush wet every now and then.
it makes it easier to do. Okay, so we're almost done with this purple, and then I'm going to send my daughter over to blow dry it.
Georgina says, love your pink night videos. This is my 3rd week watching. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. Yeah, we need the feedback, because if people don't necessarily like watching them, then there's no reason for us to put them online. We can just do it at home by ourselves. So I love the positive feedback. It's a good way for my girls and I to, 1, just be creative, but then 2, spend time together, and 3, it doesn't cost a lot, and it's a good way to bond and just spend time together.
Hey,
Okay, so I've just got one little tiny section left.
put Molia's face on there.
No. Just don't bounce the table,
You got a
though,
white
okay?
and purple nose.
Okay. So we're going to angle it kind of like that. And that. And that. Okay, I think my daughter started, and then I kind of helped her finish. So then I'm going to send her over to the blow dryer, and we're going to blow dry that. Does that make any of you guys feel like you're, ooh? You're gonna hypnotize any of you? I hope not, because I don't know how to unhypnotize you. Okay, so go take it over there and blow dry it out, okay? Keely, do you want me to help you with some of your swirls? Yeah. You want to use my brush? Is that what you said? Or you want to keep using your brush? Okay. Regina says, would acrylic paint be good for finger painting? Yeah, it definitely would slide and be gooey and fun. But the only problem with it is if it gets on your kids' clothes, it will ruin them. So just keep that in mind. Another fun thing that you can do is you can actually take acrylic paint like this and you can squeeze it into like a big gallon-sized Ziploc bag and then tape the 4 sides of the Ziploc bag down and then let your kids push it like with their fingers, and it's a good way to let them finger paint that doesn't actually get their fingers wet. Does that make sense, what I just said? I'm not sure if that made sense or not. Vanessa says, agree. Love that the whole family is making a contribution, whether it be painting, reading messages. What a great family. Thank you. Okay, so see, I'm just using kind of like a wet napkin here, just to show you that the paint just comes off. Just a little bit of scrubbing. Georgina says yes, and Regina says thumbs up. Have you ever used straws? Straws for painting? No, I'm not sure if that was your question. Oh, to blow? We've done it where like you put like a little blob of paint down and put straws on it. We do that normally with like watercolors. So this is just a little cheap like dollar store napkin that I've just rubbed all this off with, and now it's coming cleaner. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put, now actually we need to paint with it like this. So I'm gonna put our tape back onto the 4 corners. This one was actually a pizza box. Surprise! Can you guess what we had for lunch today?
Pizza.
We should start doing product placements. We should start having these companies. Send us your food, we'll eat it for lunch, and then we'll paint on it that night for dinner.
For dinner?
I mean, yeah. We'll paint on it that night for paint night. Okay. So these are the flowers that we're painting. And I actually just looked up flower silhouettes online, and I saw this image. And that's what gave me the idea to paint these, okay? And the great thing about these is they're just a totally like a basic shape. All it is an oval, and then you just take brush strokes and you brush the leaves on. So we're going to switch...
petals or leaves?
Petals, sorry. Where did my nicer brushes go? Okay, here we go. Okay, Malia, do you want to do this part?
Yes, to blow the thin paint around.
Oh yes, to blow the thin paint around was her question about the straws earlier. Yes. And Malia actually loved your idea. Now she's got a straw out and she's wanting to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put some black. Did you want to paint these flowers or do you want me to do it?
I want to paint.
Okay. So we are putting the black into our little circle. And then we're just gonna, okay, so this was the size of brush that we used to make our swirls, okay? And then this is the size of brush that we're using to make our flower. And you wanna make sure that you have a brush that's nice and flat. So once you're done with your brush, you're gonna wanna wash it out with soap and water. And you're gonna wanna go ahead and scrub it real good in the palm of your hand like this. You don't wanna push it like to where the bristles flay out. You wanna just kinda move it from side to side so it's always going flat. And rub it, and then get it really soapy, and then you're gonna form your brush again like this, and then it will dry like that. And what that will do is it will keep the bristles in the shape that they came from the store, which makes it easiest to paint with. And then you can go ahead and keep that soap in there. It's not going to hurt your brush. And then before you paint, you're just going to wash that soap out, and then you'll have a nice formed brush. Do you have any questions or anything? Georgina sounds like your daughter is very specific. Yes, my daughter is very analytical. She's like she's like her dad. She's like her papa, and she thinks things through. And she likes to make sure everything's precise.
Really?
Yes. Okay. So here's the flowers that we're gonna do. So we're gonna kind of decide.
Those are trees.
Oh, you think they're trees? Okay, Malia thinks these are tuffula trees, but technically they're more like dandelions, okay? So what we're gonna do is, sit back because you're making everything jiggle.
So they're more like weeds?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take our paintbrush, we're gonna get
a
it.
small number 4 brush, will that work?
Yeah, a 4 will work just fine. This is a number 6.
Casey says, I love your crafts. My kids and I made your stress balls today. They loved it.
Awesome! Did you have any flower explosions, or were you okay with those? Who said that they made
Casey.
the Casey? Thanks, Casey. Okay, so we're gonna get some paint on our brush, and then we're gonna go up here in the corner, and we're just going to trace out an oval, kind of like a flat egg,
Reminds
almost.
me of the Lorax.
Yes, that's a lot of people said that we should have called this the Lorax painting. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is, if you look, these flowers have actually a lot of kind of like squareness to them. And that is, we're just using the natural shape of our brush.
Can I finish painting it?
You're gonna do it here. I have your brush right here.
I want to paint that one.
Okay, so we'll do it together. And the main thing is you want to make sure that your strokes go in different directions and different lengths. And that's what's going to give you, so don't paint it in all the way yet. Okay, so we're just going to take it and we're just going to go ahead and start pulling our different directions. So if we kind of do it like in sets of 3. So we had short, medium, smaller. And so now we can maybe do a medium, tall, short. And then maybe a short, medium, tall. Okay? So it looks kind of ugly at first, and you're not quite sure if your flower is going to turn out. But it does.
Can you repeat what you said about the Ziploc painting?
Yeah, in fact, I'll just show her here in a second.
What's a Ziploc?
She wanted me to repeat myself about the Ziploc painting. I'll just show you here in a second what I'm talking about, because I think that would be easiest.
Casey said, we're good, no flower explosions.
No flower explosions. Good job, Casey. Okay.
We did those in class, and the boys
Yep.
got a little bit crazy, and there was a lot of flour like everywhere.
Okay. You don't want to get them too much the same size. And so, go down here a little bit. Okay, just do one more little pull, and then go ahead and fill in all of that, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some smaller ones down here, and we're going to let those angle a little bit different. So this one we're going to angle off to the side. We're going to start out with an oval, or our squished egg.
How is it a squished egg?
Because it's not like a...
If eggs were like, if you had a rubber egg and smushed it. Not a raw egg.
Yep. Okay, so there's that one over there. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and do...
Middling asked where the comments going, and I think it's just because Facebook only shows a little bit at a time.
Yeah, middling, if you're wondering where the comments go when it's live, Facebook kind of like treats it like a stream, and once it goes, it's kind of hidden for a while. But if you save this video, then when you go back, you can be able to scroll through comments, but not just while it's live. You're not able to do it while it's live. Okay, so Malia, take your brush and then use it like this and just pull it down, okay? So like, does that make sense? Okay, so we're just kind of doing it in like segments of 3. Short, taller.
My son Blake has just joined me watching. Would like to see the finished product.
Okay. Blake, last week we did a Batman painting. I'm not sure if you're into superheroes or not.
He's 8.
He's 8. This was last week's Batman painting. And if you go back, you can actually find the video, or I can actually just leave a link. But if you go back to our Facebook page on the side, this was the painting we did last week, and we can show you step by step how we did that one. Okay, scoot over a little bit, sweetheart.
It's just hard to do it.
You're doing a good job, though. You've done that whole flower yourself. Okay. Oh, don't get your finger in it, because then you'll smear it.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
No.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and fill this one in the rest of the way.
Vanessa says my little brother Mitchell loves Batman. Blake.
Mitchell loves Batman, huh? Vanessa's little brother?
No, that's what Blake said.
Oh, that's what Blake says. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe Blake's too big for Batman. I'm not sure. I don't know, though. There's lots of grown men that still love Batman. 8. My 6-year-old loves
Mommy,
Batman.
just shake the thing.
Okay, get back, Matthew. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our stems. And you got to remember, sorry guys, my son came along and bumped the thing, so we'll wait for that to quit going. Georgina says, my daughter was in school musical yesterday, Susicle Jr. I think this would make a great thank you card for her teacher. Absolutely, what a cute idea. And Nina says, this is a great little project. I'm always looking for new things to do. My kiddos are homeschooled, and sometimes I am tuckered out trying to find something new. Yeah, Nina, go ahead and just share this, and then you can watch it back whenever it's convenient for your homeschool kids. Vanessa says, yes, he does like it, but Mitchell is crazy about Batman. Haha, thank you. Okay, so...
Batman, Mom.
Oh, Batman, yeah, Matman. So with our stems, you got to remember that the stems, nothing in nature is perfectly straight. And so you can go ahead and have a little bumps and curves and a little bit of tilt, and that's totally...
You said you can totally have little bums and calls.
Little bums are in nature too, yeah. Bums are quite often in nature as well. Okay.
Ah, my hand got in it. I want to do
Okay, watch
that
out,
one.
Malia.
Can't believe I found this soothing. I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, we can just put you to sleep every night. Who said that they were getting sleepy? Middling.
I want it.
Malia? She just painted all over her mom. I will let you have it, okay? Don't get all... She's worried I'm not going to let her paint her...
Georgina was thinking the same.
Georgina thinks the same thing. All right, well, we'll have to start doing it late night. Although if you're on the East Coast, this probably is pretty late night. Okay, so Malia, this stem's going to go this way.
Yeah, but I got it all over my
Hazards
hand.
of painting with your children. Okay, so do you want to do this stem?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to draw a little tiny one and then you make it fatter, okay? Okay, so there you go. Actually, you know what? It probably should have gone more like this, but that's okay. Okay, so pull it down like that.
Can I have one of those for my daughter? I'd like to go put her to sleep.
Can you have one for your daughter? If you live close, if you're in Idaho, swing by and I'll give you one.
Casey says, great idea about the thank you card.
Yes, these would, you could totally do these smaller, and they would make really cute thank you cards.
Agatha says the painting looks beautiful.
Thank you, Agatha. Okay, now I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to have this one cross over all of them. We're going to put this one all the way over like that.
Madeline says she's in Cali.
Cali, oh yeah, a little too far to come to get one from my house.
Middling's from West Coast, Oregon.
West Coast, Oregon. We're going to be going to Oregon on our family vacation. What are you doing?
I want to make bushes.
My
the bushes.
daughter wants to make bushes.
happy bushes.
Should we let her make bushes? Should we let her be creative and step outside what Mom had planned? Or, all right, if you want to make bushes, go for bushes. I don't care. Go ahead and make some bushes.
Ashley Down says, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. Never knew you were in the same state as we are.
Yeah, Ashley. Yep, we're just from just outside of Boise. And I'm glad you're a fan of me. If you've been a fan, that means you've stuck with my crazy self for a while. So I appreciate that. Okay, so my daughter's decided she wants to make bushes.
Happy bushes, Malia. Happy bushes.
This is her project, so by golly, she can make bushes. She's a funny little opinionated girl, and this is an easy way to let her
Look at it right there.
be creative.
It kind of looks like it's on an island.
Okay, her dandelions are on an island. Do you want? Okay.
We're about in Oregon. We have great activities for families. I have great activities for families.
We're gonna be in Pacific City. Okay, be careful. You're wobbling the camera all over the place.
Me?
Yeah.
It's hooked up to the chair, so don't touch it.
Yeah. So don't touch the chair.
Dowie.
Okay. Are you done with your bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There.
Shannon
Go wash
says,
them out.
In California, my 9-year-old son is watching with me, and he loves this. He says it's like Bob Ross for kids.
He's pretty good if he knows who Bob Ross is. Okay. Was it Georgina that was asking about the bag? The water painting bag?
I forget who was asking. No, who was it? It was...
Okay, so I'm going to show you an easy finger painting that doesn't get your kids' fingers wet.
No,
Madeline.
Madeline.
Was it Madeline or Middling?
Madeline.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some pink in one corner.
No, we're going there in June.
Yes, we're going to go to the Pacific City in June.
Oh yeah, this thing.
And then we're going to put some purple in that corner.
It's cold there in August, and it's cold there in July, and it's cold there in June. So, just going into...
Yeah, my kids don't know what warm ocean is like. Okay, so we've got our different colors in here. Then we're going to put a little bit of yellow in that corner.
Can I smush it, Mom?
Give me a little bit of your blue.
I want to smush it.
Okay.
Happy little bushes, Don says.
Can I
Okay.
smush it?
No, just a second. Okay, so now we're going to zip lock it down. We're going to zip it shut. Okay, no, just wait.
Well, yes, yeah.
Okay, and then
We're gonna smush it.
we're going to smush it. Step back.
Step back.
Okay, so now we're just going to
Tape it shut.
tape
it shut.
it here.
And then I get smush it.
I want to smush it some too.
Are you going to finish your painting?
I want to smush it first.
Finish your painting.
Well, do it.
Okay, so then we're going to put it here. Okay, now at this point you bring in your kids and they can
Madeline's seen it where you put a piece of
just
paper in
just
there.
do one finger at a time.
Okay.
Madeline says she's seen it where you put a piece of paper inside the bag.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I guess you could.
This is almost like a clean version of finger painting.
Yeah, this is just a clean version of finger painting.
Whoa. That looks cool.
Okay, paint new project now.
Okay.
And then Cassandra said she's seen it with paper in there too. Before the paint.
Oh, before the paint? Yeah, I guess you could totally do it that way. We've done it too, where you just put saran wrap over like a...
It looks like you tied that in
Casey says you should do a video about how you stay relaxed during crafts.
Take a Valium. No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
We do this bag and paint rice for our rice table.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Okay, so here was our painting inspiration. Malia, you're totally bumping the camera.
Sorry.
Careful.
Here's our painting inspiration. Sorry, everybody. So we make you seasick because my daughter keeps bunking the camera. And then here was Malia's. She wanted a happy bush at the bottom of hers.
I'm still painting my background.
Keely's still working on her swirls. Next week's class should be, it'll probably be Friday night. I'm not sure. I need to check the calendar for sure. And it will be our spring flowers.
Can I make another one of these?
No, not right now. This one, the kids got some paint on, so I'm going to actually just finish painting this. They got some white gunk on it. Okay, I'm actually, while I have...
tips with a special needs 6-year-old? A
Special-
3-year-old and a 1-year-old all at the same time?
Do you have, if they have sensory issues, this would be a great project because it's not going to get them all gooey. Which, if they don't like being gooey, that can be
It
it.
might almost be better to paint with a 6-year-old by themselves while the 3 and 1 are taking a nap.
Yes, so maybe just while the younger ones are taking a nap, maybe just kind of letting them be creative and not giving them too many colors at once. Maybe just giving them just a couple colors, and then maybe you can paint on one side, kind of like I was doing, and then they can kind of copy them. That's what my girls get frustrated when I try to paint for them, but then they also want me there to kind of like step in and help them. Just like Malia started her swirls, but then she wanted me to step in and finish her swirls. Okay, we're actually, while we have everybody here, let's go ahead and pick our winner for our yo-yo package from Hasbro.
Vanessa said that Blake said he's going to tell his teacher about your paintings and that they should do one in class. They are back to school after 2 weeks holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, Blake, that would be awesome. And this is a great cheap way. Like I said, since we're just painting on the back of cereal boxes, this is a great way. And if you follow that link in the top of our video.
They live in New Zealand.
Oh, they live in New Zealand.
And she said holiday, so I knew she wasn't from America.
Yeah, again, in America we call it vacation. In New Zealand we call it holidays. So, so if you, what was I saying? Oh, so if you follow the link at the top of this video, then it will take you to our Facebook, our blog, and then it will give you the videos to all the videos we've done for paint nights before that, if you want to maybe pick one that's a little bit easier. The scenery one, the very first one we ever did, is super, super, super easy. Okay, so I am actually going, maybe I'll show you guys live so you guys can see what I'm doing.
I'm going to get paint on my computer.
Okay. All right. Can you guys see my computer screen if I do that? Okay. So we're going to go to our yo-yo video. Okay, so we had 159 likes, 15 shares. Oh, I gotta turn myself off. I can hear myself on this one. 15 shares and 208 comments. So we've got to do. Sorry, so we had 208. Matt, help me remember these numbers. 208, 59, and 15.
208, 59, and 15.
Yes, can you help me remember?
267.
Is that it? 208 plus
59.
59 plus, and then what was the other one?
15.
15 equals, okay, 282 is the number of entries that we have, okay? So now we're going to go to random.org. Random.org, there we go. And what was our number? Sorry, my brain is totally fried. 282. Okay, so we 1 through 282, and then we're going to hit generate. 103. Oh crap. Okay, so I got to count through 103.
While you're counting.
Okay, so what? No, so it will actually be 103.
Just a little bit.
So we had 103. Okay, so we have to take away 59 and 15 from 103 because those were the first. So 103 minus the shares, which was 15, equals, and then minus the likes, which was 59, equals 44. Okay, so I have to count back 44 comments. Okay, and so I'm going to hit my comments. Oops, top comments. I'm going to do most recent, so they're in order. Okay, and then we're going to count them. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Lindsay was 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Lindsay was 22.
What?
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Ellie was 33. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Ellie Johnson. Ellie Johnson is our winner. So I'm going to tell her, Ellie, you are our winner. Our winner. You will have 48 hours to claim your prize. I will send you a private message. If I do not hear back from you in 48 hours, we will pick another winner.
Winner.
Yep.
You're like a Dory on Finding Nemo.
Oh, talk shark. Okay,
Whale.
copy. Oh,
It's a
well,
whale.
okay. Okay, and so then, where did Ellie go? Oh, now I gotta go back and find her again.
Find her.
Okay, so I'm gonna message Ellie. Message. Okay, just sent Ellie the message. Paste. Okay. All right. Well, I think we are done with our paint night. Sorry, I'm talking whale again. All right. Did we have any final questions before I end?
When's the next giveaway? I get asked.
Our next giveaway. I don't have anything.
Is there one going right now?
I don't have one going right now. That was our giveaway for this week. It's kind of like as companies contact me. That's kind of as we do it. Georgina says, thank you tonight. You're welcome. Madeline says, nice. And Nina says, thank you. All
Can you
right.
say hi to Megan?
Oh, hi, Megan.
Who's
Sorry if I missed your shout out earlier. And Cassandra says, Faith, post yours so we can see it with the orange. Madeline says, thanks again. Vanessa says, Blake would like to know day and time where you are, please. It is Saturday night at...
We're from New Zealand.
I know, but what time is it?
It is 7:13 p.m.
It's 7:13 p.m.
Or 19:13.
Oh, yes, or 19:13 if you do military time over there.
Or 20.
Aaron says, yes, thanks. Enjoy your Sunday. Faith says, look, love painting with you guys. You're welcome, and we love painting with you. Madeline says, thank you. Love your videos. Have a blessed night. Faith says, okay, I will. And Megan says, it's Isuk. Isuk? Is that where they live?
No, that's a different. Vanessa's from New Zealand.
Okay. Vanessa says, thank you. See you guys next time. All right. Yep, hopefully you guys will join us next week. This is the painting we're going to be doing next week.
Black Mom.
Thanks, everybody. And,
Say hi to Evan and
Yep.
Alexis.
Evelyn and Alexis.
Evan.
Evan and Alexis. Thank you for watching. Cassandra says that was fun. My daughter's excited to do it this morning in the morning. Have a good night. Midline says you'll be back. Becky
Oh, it's
says,
Saturday night. Did you say it was Friday night?
oh yes, it is Saturday night. Sorry. Becky says they're beautiful. Georgina says Friday or Saturday. Right, Georgina. It is Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Agatha says from British Columbia, have a good night. And Megan says, I mean, it is okay. Oh, okay. Yes, it's Saturday night at 7:13 p.m., which means I've been painting for
So
an
what-
hour and
Are
13
we
minutes.
doing next Friday then, they're asking?
Yes, we should be doing next Friday, I think. Next Friday
Mom, look.
at 6 p.m. I
6
just think,
p.m. Mountain,
8 p.m. Eastern.
8
It
p.m.
has, like,
Eastern,
air in it,
or
so it has, like,
GMT minus 6.
yep. All right, have a good night, everybody. Yes, next week, Georgina, we should be doing, Agatha says it's Saturday here. Yes, it's Saturday here as well. I just forgot. Because normally we do paint night on Friday. But since my son had a date night at the school with me, we wanted to do that instead of doing paint night. So those are our paintings, and this will be next week's painting.
Can I make yellow?
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.